Yo, it's Midas. Let's talk about Archer Aviation. So disclaimer, this video is only for educational purposes. Make sure to do your own research. So what is Archer? Well, Archer develops and manufactures electric vertical takeoff and landing, which is EVTOL, that's abbreviation, aircrafts for urban air mobility, aiming to revolutionize short distance air travel. So in a nutshell, they plan to launch air taxi services, which is like commercializing flights, so basically taxis, except in the air, by 2025. This is a picture of how it might look. I'm not sure about the pricing model and how expensive it might take, but I think in the future, once more materials are going to be easier to come in with better technology, I think they can mass produce these air taxis, and we might see them in a lot of urban and large cities in the very future, taking everyone around. They'd be pretty similar to you play any like sci-fi games like Cyberpunk or those type of games where they had a lot of flying cars. I think Archer is trying to do that. And if they do that, I think it would really change our world. Now for the bull case for Archer, well, they have multiple partnerships, backings with Japan Airlines, the US Air Force, and Boeing. It's also part of the basket of tech defense stocks that I foresee are going to explode this cycle with Big Bear AI, Palantir, and I think now Archer. Trump also has his vision since being elected as president as having freedom cities and eVolt vision. So he's pushing for that, freedom cities, futuristic technology, and that includes flying cars, trying to make the US back into that dominant technology country. This also ties into Trump's Stargate $500 billion investment in AI. We know that with his cabinet, tech is the forefront of his campaign and what he really wants to strive for. Building that legacy, making sure the US is the dominant country again. And I think because of this, he's going to try to invest in those technology startups based in the US that are looking to revolutionize technology for the better. There's also been a lot of interest from big players like Citadel and other institutional investors taking positions on Archer these last couple of months. I think it did run up around 400% from like $3 to $9 recently. So definitely has some awareness, but I can see it going higher and continuing increasing because it's a bit of a correction or pullback with Archer. I can also see it not just as a short-term hold for this bull run, but also a long-term. So what I plan to do is wait for the bear market to begin. And when that happens, I might load up more onto this stock because I think it does have potential. And this is why. So I can see air taxis becoming revolutionary in the future. Similar to Tesla and robotaxis, how robotaxis were his introduction of full self-driving, autonomous driving. Well, air taxis won't have that autonomous driving yet, but if they're able to commercialize it using cheaper materials and mass produce this, it could make air traveling the most efficient way to travel around the world, around, the US. The US is such a big place. Imagine you can fly from two different cities in just like less than an hour compared to just driving. I think a pretty unique monetization structure, and Archer would be, first of all, having a monopoly of that since they are the only company that actually has a working air taxi so far. And this is the current price. The current price sits at around $9.13 USD. Market cap is 4.47 billion. From there, I predict a price target for end of year 2025 being at least $15 plus USD. But yeah, that's all I have for today. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.